Our first racer from the Trenton Ski Club. And there she goes, around the first gate. The next gate. Looks all right so far. Goes our second racer of the day. And it looks good so far. She's around that gate. Look at her go. Number 3. And she's off. Look at that great start and around the first gate. And she's still doing fine. Trenton Ski Club. And look at her go. Around the first gate. Around the second gate. And she's doing fine. Looks all right so far. Second gate looks good. He's getting set and he's off. Look at him go. Good start, Rick. And around the first gate and the second gate. Looking good so far. Racer. Around the first gate and the second. Look at him go. And here comes Bill. Looks like he's... There he goes. And around the first gate and then the second. Still looks okay. Racer. Around the first gate, then the second, and the third. In the starting gate, and he pushes off. Go, Bill. Around that first gate, and it looks good. Here is a new member of the Trenton Ski Club. This is CJ. And he's on a board. Let's see how he does on this board. And he pushes off the gate. And he's going. And around the first gate, no problem. And the second. And the third. Looks okay. Oops, he's down. He's down. But he's getting up. Go. Go, CJ. And here's Gary Kalmus. And he's approaching the starting gate. And it looks like he's ready. And there he goes. He pushes off. And around the first gate. And around the second. And he's going through the third. And he looks okay. And the fourth. And then the fifth. Boy, he's going. Oh, another racer for the Trenton Ski Club. And around the first gate. And the second. And she looks okay. She slid a little bit on that gate, but she's okay. Ski Club. And he pushes off. And around the first gate. And he looks okay. And then the second gate. Looks still okay. It looks like we have another boarder. Getting ready. There he goes. And around the first gate, and he's doing fine. And around the second gate, and still looks good. Oh, I was mistaken earlier. There's Jim. He's getting ready to go. He's getting set in a gate. And there he goes. Go, Jim. Tremendous push off at the starting gate. And he's around the first gate. Look at him go. He's really, I think he's the fastest person so far. Really doing a good job. We've got another boarder here. And there he goes. Looks like he was a little low on that gate, but he's okay. Yeah, he's doing fine. He's in control. And it's Linda Talise in the starting gate. And she's all decked out in her hearts. And there she goes. She pushes off. And it looks good. She's around the first gate, and the first turn is good. And the second. Everything looks great. There she goes. And here we go. There she goes. She's pushing off. I hope she doesn't get tangled up in her ribbons. Like Mary Jane, she's got a big heart. Look at that. Look at the big heart that she has. And she's off.
Thank you.
Oh, big heart and all. Here we go. Here's Bill Shannon in the starting gate. He used to be a pretty good racer when he was younger, but let's see what he does now. And there he goes. He pushes off. And he's at the first gate, and it looks good. And the second gate, boy, he's going to be challenging someone. He looks pretty good. Another Bill in the starting gate. Bill Gardner. And he's getting set. And he pushes off. Look at him go around that first gate. And the second. And it's Tom Henry in the starting gate. And there he goes. And he's around the first gate. Looks okay. Heading for the second, and he's around the second. And there goes Rita. She's looking good so far. And she's around the first gate. And that looks good. And the second gate. And the third. Here comes Sharon. She's pushed off. And it's around the first gate. And the second. She looks good. She looks okay. And another racer for the club that pushes off. And there she goes. Around the first gate. Looks good. There goes Elizabeth. There she goes to the first gate. And it looks good so far. No problems. And she looks good. She's pushing off. Makes that turn at the first gate. And the next racer. Looks good. You can tell the course is getting a little skied off around the gates. Next racer. And he's off. He just pushed off. Looks good so far. Whoa, a little slip there, but it looks okay. He's recovered. There he goes. Go, Bill. Looks good. You're ready. And he pushes off. Looks okay. The racer's ready. He's going. He's on his board. Looks good so far around that first gate. This is his second run, so he's familiar with the course now. Should be a better time. And it's Gary Kalmus in the starting gate. All set now. And he shoves off. Go Gary. Go. Looking good around that first gate and the second. He's ready. And off he goes. Looks good on that first gate. Looks okay on the second. And there goes Bill. There he goes. Looks okay. Bill in the starting gate. And he shoves off. And there he goes around the first gate. He looks good. Little skid there, but the course is getting worn. Dave in the starting gate. And he's off. And there he goes. He pushes off. Oh, he's down. Same place. I think he fell before in the first run. Go, Rose. Let's see what you can do. And don't get tangled up with all those things around you. And here comes Mary Jane. Like I said before, she's all heart. And she's ready. There she goes. She pushes off. And around the first gate. And heading for the second. And around the second. There she goes. Looks okay. Here we go. We've got Linda in the starting gate. Go, Linda. She looks good so far around the first gate. Whoa, she slips a little bit, but she's okay. In the starting gate. There he goes. He pushes off. Looks okay. Bill Gardner in the starting gate. He's getting set. He'll push off, and there he goes. Go, Bill. Around the first gate, looks good. Around the second gate, looks good. Goes Bill Shannon, and he's off. He's heading for the first gate. He looks good. And looks good at the second gate. And the third. And here's Jim Huckfelt in a starting gate. And he goes. Look at that effort on pushing off. He really looks good.